Okay, so hello. Um, I've been wanting to put this off for a while because I wanted to let things just die down a bit. So this is the Stop Killing Games initiative. Basically, what this is, I kind of sum of it in the best way I can. If I end up getting something wrong, do let me know. This is basically allows legislation to protect games from how do I put this in the best way? To stop well, basically in the words of here, I'll just read the first paragraph. Okay. Stop Killer Games is a consumer movement started to challenge the legality of publishers destroying video games they have sold to customers. An increased number of video games are sold effectively as goods, with no state of expiration date, but designed to be completely unplayable as soon as support from the publisher ends. This practice is a form of planned obsolescence and is not only detrimental to consumers, but makes preservation effectively impossible. Furthermore, the legislation of this practice is largely untested in many countries. Now, the reason why this is happening is because of the riot. Now, the best way that could be put is it for the reason why this is because there's not any laws protecting games. This can range from any game, whether that's a single player game, a multiplayer game, an MMO. It doesn't matter. It can even, as far as I'm aware, it could probably affect consoles as well. As far as I'm aware of this has potentially changed the gaming industry. At the time of recording, the signatures that it's sitting at is 721,492 492 signatures at 72%. So it's pretty close. Now we are currently in the 1st of July, the start of July. As far as I'm aware of, it doesn't expire until the end of July. For the UK one, that doesn't expire. When does that expire? That doesn't expire until, I think, next week. Until the 14th. No, 2 weeks from now. At the time of me recording, this is sitting at 58,905 signatures, and that is going up as we speak. As you can see, it's just gone up. Oh shit, I just fucking closed it by accident. There we go. As you can imagine. Now, you might be asking, well, why is this a resurgence of this? Well, it's because of what Pirate Software had said. What Pirate Software had said was basically along the lines of... Basically, Pirate Software was against it. Alright? And he made a series of tweets basically doubling down and admitting he doubled down, which he later on deleted. I don't have access to them, unfortunately. If someone has an archive of them, do let me know. But yeah, in the description, I am going to leave the Stop Killing Games website and the EU petition, which then gives you direct to sign the EU petition. Now, also, there is the UK government, which if it passes, it'll sign 100,000, which for anyone who lives in the United Kingdom, I will also leave down below. That's pretty much all I want to say.